Hello, children. Good morning to all. Hope you all are keeping fine and taking good care of yourself. Children, we had already started chapter 5 from your history book, Muslim League, and I have done few headings before that. Now, today we will start with the formation of Muslim League. I have told you some points before in the last class, but I will again read the same thing. Like All India Muslim League was set up on December 30th, 1906 under the presidency of Nawab Salimullah at Dhaka. So, children, here the Muslim League was formed in Dhaka. Its headquarters were to be at Aligarh, but its central office was shifted to Lucknow in 1910. Later on, you will come to know why the center was shifted to Lucknow. After this, children, I want to tell you what was the aim and objective of Muslim League. Now, the objective of Muslim League was laid down as follows. They wanted to promote among the Muslims of India support for the British government and to remove any misconceptions regarding the intention of the government in relative to Indian Muslims. They wanted to make clear to the British that they favored not Congress but British to gain more and more profit from British government. Then to protect and advance the political right and interest of the Muslims and to represent their need and aspiration to the government in mild and moderate language. They did not want it to follow the aggressive path. They wanted to use very moderate language with the British to please them, and then to prevent the rise of feeling of hostility between the Muslim of India and other communities. Children, these were the main objective of Muslim Leagues. Now, what was the impact of the Muslim League on national movement? The British welcomed the formation of Muslim. They will always welcome, because now they were clear that Congress and Muslim are not together. So they welcomed this, and they supported the League to provide an opposition to the Congress. They supported the Muslim to asserting that the Muslim interests were different from those of Hindus. So the British started giving privilege to Muslims because they wanted to cut down the power of Congress, because in Congress first both Muslims and Hindu were united, but now as Muslim League was formed, they knew that the power will reduce. The Muslim will be away from the Congress, so the power will be shot down. Now, League role in the beginning. At the beginning, League had a separate entity, initially stood apart from the national movement. There means the Muslim League political activity was directed not so much against the foreign ruler as against the Congress. Here Muslim League, they were against Congress, not against the British. Its leader, belonging to the upper class, had little in common with the Muslim masses, and they did not fight for the removal of their grievance. The upper class Muslim, they had nothing to do with the common Muslim people. They did not bother about the common Muslim people. Now here, government also supported the League. With the help of Lord Minto, the Viceroy, the League secured the demand for separate electorate. The provision of separate electorate by Molly Minto reform in 1909. They were provided with separate electorate for the Muslim. Now, children, several factors were responsible for the change in attitude. Now, what happened? Now, slowly, the attitude of British changed. Muslims and British were very friendly when Muslim League was formed, but later the attitude started changing. And what was the cause of the change of the attitude? Several factors were responsible for this change. British hostility to Turkey in the Turco-Italian War in 1911-12 and the Balkan War made a large section of Muslim leaders critical to British policies. The annulment of partition of Bengal, When Bengal was partitioned, first later on Muslim thought it was good for them because now they will be in majority in one part of Bengal. Only Muslim will be there, no Hindus, no Congress. But later on, the partition was annulled in 1911. So Muslim became very angry with this. Then younger section of emerging Muslim leader disliked the loyalty policies of Aligarh group and the leadership of big Nawab and Zamidar. The young people, young Muslim did not like the leaders or the Zamidars to favor British. They did not like. They wanted to be with Congress only. Among them, the most prominent were Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. Abul Kalam Azad, children, sorry, it is not Abdul, it is Abul Kalam. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Habibur Rahman, Hakim Ajmal Khan, and Mazharul Haq. These were the young people who supported not British but the Congress. So what happened now? Slowly, again this change. First Congress, Muslims split from the Congress. They formed Muslim League. Then they supported British. But now again this happened because children, why this happened? Because the Turk, the Imam of Turk, the leader was Muslim leader was there, who was the head of this Turk. And when they were removed by the British, then Muslim all over the world, they became against the British. Now children, Congress and League came together again. When the British government acted against the Turkish interest and supported the cause of Balkan countries, the Indian Muslims stood up and launched the Khilafat movement. Khilafat means when you are against anyone, that means Khilaf. So Khilafat movement was started by Muslim. The Khilafat Muslim, the Indian Muslims stood up and launched Khilafat movement against the British. The Congress cooperated with them. Now here Congress, they came and they cooperated with Muslim. They did not stay away and watching the picture from far away. They came and they shaked hand with the Muslims and they cooperated with them. And the Khilafat movement issue was included as one of the demand of non-cooperation movement. This Khilafat movement became a part of non-cooperation movement which was started by Mahatma Gandhi. As a result, what happened, children? A pact which is known as Lucknow Pact was signed between the Congress and the League in 1906. This is very important, children. Lucknow Pact is very important. Read it properly, understand it. The Lucknow Pact, when the Muslim League and Congress, they came together, the Lucknow Pact was signed in 1960. According to the pact, the Congress accepted the concept of communal electorate is subsequently added to the communal bitterness. Now what happened? Partition of country and lenient. Now what I will go to the important part of Lucknow Pact, children. The period during the First World War, 1914 to 1919, what happened? Here, children, you will see the year, what is the pact, clauses, impact. Children, this is very important. That's why I am showing this. You read this part very properly and understand it, because I am telling you just now. Take care of that and be very serious when you are doing this chapter. The period during the First World War in 1914 to 1919 was the intense nationalist political activity. The event during the war and the prevalent sentiments were responsible for the signing of Lucknow Pact between the Congress and the Muslim people. The agreement signed at Lucknow in 1916 between Indian National Congress and Muslim League to together bring political and constitutional reform is known as the Lucknow Pact. Here both Congress and Muslim League came together. Now they understood that they had to fight together, they have to be united, otherwise they will not achieve independence from British unless they are not united. So children, till here I am doing today, and remaining part I will do in the next class. I hope you are understanding the chapter and you are reading the chapter. Children, I see that very less children are going through the YouTube, and now as you have already got information from father, we will have UT, and children, you must do well in that. For that you have to study well. So first term, whatever was given the chapter, you will study the chapter. I have explained you till this chapter. Please read it properly and do the test well, and take care of yourself, children. Have a good day.